What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Friday, June 29th, 2018. And Clifford Eberhardt, really good friend of ours, loves putting out information exposing federal government and their propaganda. They recently deleted his channel for no reason, as they love to do. He wanted to do a video on Michael Jackson's father, Joe Jackson. He was sacrificed 9 months, 2 days after his son was sacrificed. 9 months, 29 days after what would have been MJ's 59th birthday. And Joe Jackson was sacrificed 29 days before his 90th birthday. Jacksons equals 92 and 29. Michael Jackson was the king of pop. 109 is the 29th prime number. So it's all working already. Jacksons, 92. Also sums to 38. We also have really good examples, as you'll see. Clifford made a really good blog post. We're just going to look at it, show you all the details, show you my notes, show you how it's all propaganda by the number 29. Again, King of Pop, 109, the 29th prime. Michael Jackson, born on the 29th day of August. He died in 2009, which is just 29. And Michael Jackson died June 25th, 2009. So 9 years and 2 days before his dad dies. 92, 29. You can look this all up yourself. Hope you're reading what's on the screen. And understand this is a blog post that's not from me. This is independent research from Clifford. So you see how somebody else is applying this knowledge, and you see how he's giving these really clear examples of scripted propaganda from the federal government. You can see right here. 9 months, 29 days from Michael Jackson's 59th birthday, what would have been his 59th birthday. 9 months, 29 days later is when the dad dies. 9/29/29. It's been 29, 92 this entire time. And then Joe Jackson then dies 29 days from his birthday. From his upcoming birthday, he's dying 29 days. So 29 there. His son born the 29th. 9 months, 29 days from his son's birthday, he dies. He dies 9 years, 2 days later, 92. All again, his son is an actor playing the role of the king of pop. Very well still alive, laughing at this propaganda. Him and his dad are still alive, laughing at the goy who believe all this crap because they see it on the TV. The Jesuit order programming machine. And see how Jackson's 29, or black. Obama born a date with a life lesson number of 29 and 92 numerology. So thanks a lot, Clifford. That was a really, really, really good decode. It was nothing but numbers 92, 29. Just all right there. You just saw it. How can all those 92, 29s be synced up so perfectly from birthdays and deaths between the son and father? That is not a coincidence. That is called scripted theater from the Freemasons. They are master builders, so they build all this propaganda by the numbers. Joe Jackson, JJ, 1010, Revelation 1010 in Jewish Gematria. That's also 1-1. Dead at 89, the 11th Fibonacci number. That's why they killed him at 89. Chaos sums to 89. The 11th Fibonacci number. It's also the 24th prime, the reflection of 42, nigger 42. So, actor Joe Jackson murdered by his son's employer, which is also his employer. See how they updated this piece of propaganda at 3:27, dying on the 27th. Sacrifice equals 27 in Chaldean cipher. Thanks, Clifford, for pointing that out to me. Very good number. And then Joe Jackson equals 103, the 27th prime number. So why does his name sum to the 27th prime number? And then he dies on the 27th day of June, and then their propaganda, they updated at the 27th minute of the hour. Because it's federal government propaganda, Masonry 105, Zionism 105. If you read up 15, you get 38, like death, killing, murder. Tomorrow, or today, because today is Friday, June 29th, Trump 29, it is 15 days from his birthday. And it is a date with a lifeless number of 46 and 73 numerals. So there's going to be some celebrity murder today, because these are, look at all these sacrifice kill numbers. Sacrifice 46, 73, 55, 28, Thelema 28, 35. The Thelemic sacrifice is going to happen today. And if it doesn't, it's going to be some symbolic event with Donald Trump being in some very detrimental propaganda, or very well both. I'm thinking it's going to be both, because, again, it's 15 days from his birthday. You know, shooting 53, but then they already just recently put out some shooting propaganda from the Baltimore Sun. Number 103, the 27th prime. So, Joe Jackson died Wednesday, June 27th, 2018. I'll just bring that up so we can all see. Because sometimes it's hard for me to even believe, just because you wouldn't think, well, you would think, because you know who's doing this, but you see how people are dying on the date with 44 numerology all the time. Dimebag Darrell died on a date with 44 numerology. This guy dying June 17th. Oops. June 27th, excuse me. Day with 44, 71, reflection of 17, killed 44, 17, like Dimebag Darrell did. See how he dies on the day with 33 numerology, eclipse 33, Jesus Christ dying at 33, conspiracy 51, Freemasons, Zionism, federal 51, and then a day with 187 days remaining, the murder number. So that, just like how I'm saying, watch out for a murder today, a sacrifice. Can't you see how you could say the same thing on for the 27th and it would have come true? Because why would they not murder somebody? You have to understand how date numerology works. June 27th is always a date with 187 days remaining, but it does not always have a date with a lifeless number of 44. You know, because you add up these digits. So June 27, 2019, they leave 187 days. It's not going to have a date with lifeless number 44 and 71 numerology. So this is rare to have kill numbers with the 30. You know, these all tell a story, and then to match it up with 187 days remaining. You know, terminating Clifford's account on the 178th day of the year, Clifford equals 178 in Jewish Commentary. Guys, the YouTube is the Zionist Jews. They terminate accounts and do their activity by the numbers. Why would they script propaganda by the numbers but not do this? You know? Oh, whoops. Let's see. So, we're going to quickly end this video. Just want to get some of this information out. Jackson equals 44. Reversing and reducing. Dying on a day with a lifeless number of 44. See? Kill, execution, number. Now I just want to look at the propaganda, see what else we can see. So, man, it's getting really hot where I'm at right now. Excuse me. I just don't want the sound to pick up in the mic, but I can't take it anymore. That's much better. If it's really hard to hear me, I'm sorry, but maybe we're almost done. So, talk about that he died 30 days or 4 weeks, 2 days from his upcoming 90th birthday. Sun equals 90, Saturn equals 30, and 42. You know how he died 29 days from his upcoming birthday? But if you count the end day, it's 30 days, a span of 30 days. 30, 42, nigger equals 30 and 42, by the way. And all the 59s we're seeing too, slave, rat, negro, nigger, 30, 42. And, dying 30, 42 from his birthday. See this? And you notice how Pantera, 30, 42, we just had their murder. Now this guy's dying 30, 42 from his birthday. Saturn, 30, 42. I mean, it's the same pattern. Like all the skeptics, why is this all happening one after the other? Ask yourself that. You can't be skeptical with this. There's a fine line between mental retardation and skepticism. And a lot of people cross that line far too often. It's clearly federal government propaganda. They clearly do the same patterns in waves and sagas, and I explain them all the time. I explain them all the time. And I repeat myself a lot. I over-explain things just to make sure that people get it. Just like how he dies 55 days, which is 7 weeks and 6 days, 55 and 76, from the upcoming eclipse, dying by these Saturnian numbers from his birthday, and dying sacrifice numbers from the eclipse. Blood sacrifice, 76, sacrifice, 55. So do you see then why I'm saying that today, Friday, June 29th, they're going to have some sacrifice propaganda, some sacrificial propaganda. I mean, 46 and 73, you do not see that often. And notice how date numerology has these pairings, and so does gematria with the reductions and stuff. It's all interrelated Jewish mysticism, old world knowledge from the federal government. These 3 numbers in sacrifice, these 3 numbers in the date. Today, just wait. Just you wait. And it's on Friday. They love having negative stuff on Fridays just to give people a bad start to their weekends. These are asshole tyrants. So we're going to look at this propaganda. I think we already were. Joe, what does Joe sum to? Joe sums to 30, dying 30 days from his upcoming birthday. You see this? On a date with 51 numerology, reverse ordinal. See? 51 numerology, 30 days from his birthday on June 27th. Joe. And they make sure to emphasize that inside this piece of propaganda from these Zionist Jews who run the world of entertainment. Why do you think they're called the Jackson 5? The Jackson 5 equals 42, like nigger, like Saturn. Masonic 11543, like Jackson 5. Jackson 5 is Masonic, just another theater troupe from the Freemasons. The Jackson 5 equals 148, like nigger in Jewish gematria. You see this? Perfect. It's funny because I saw that earlier and I was just thinking, good thing I know that now. It's gonna be pretty relevant. And look how relevant it is already. The Jackson 5 148, like nigger. And he's dying 30 days, 4 weeks, 2 days from his upcoming birthday. Nigger 30, 42, 148. They satisfy all the conditions of the gematria inside their propaganda. It's just like the date numerology is set up to do the same thing. It's all a bunch of pieces It all works together. I guess they say he's a crane operator for U.S. Steel. That's literally an employee of the federal government. So it doesn't matter how you paint it. He's one of their employees. And he was murdered. Murdered 34, tweeting this piece of propaganda at 5:34. And of course, my opinion, I think he faked his death, just like his son. But I'm not there. You never know. This gang is sick. They will murder people. Murder 34, and then see, propaganda tweeted at 5:34. Look at this piece. It's Freemasonic propaganda tweeted at 1:58. See, 1:58. Because that is the Freemasons branding the propaganda. Freemasonry 1:58:58. Why can't we? So we can't even scroll down this piece of propaganda without seeing them putting their favorite number right here, 1:58:58. 12:29. That's what I'm saying. 29 days from his birthday. 9 years, 2 days from his son's birthday. 9 months, 29 days from his son's past birthday, and then 9 years, 2 days from his day of death, his son's day of death. All the 29s we just saw through Clifford's blog post. That's what I'm saying. I say it, so the one I say is all the time. You do the work, you do the research, and then the propaganda checks your work for you. So do you see how Clifford did the research? He put everything together by the number 29, how you can clearly see, his son born the 29th day of the year, and then they have to give you this tweet inside their propaganda with the 29. 12:29. The Jackson 5 sold millions of records and had their own CBS variety show. So do you understand? They had their own piece of propaganda on CBS. CBS is nothing else than propaganda from the Catholic Church. My family, the Jacksons. Let's see if this fits the pattern of just what we've been seeing. Brandings, racist codings, maybe some more death numbers because it's just about a death. Are you seeing this? Blood sacrifice equals 76. Do you know what else you say 76? Negro. I just said we're going to get the numbers for Negro and death, or racist things in death. That's what they're going to put, and we get perfect. And it can't be a better number. 76, the blood sacrifice Negro number. Dead 14, N 14, 229, the 50th prime. His son died at 50, America 50. Unbelievable. How can I always predict this type of things? Because it is clear what this pattern is inside this propaganda. It is clear that they're going to have some racist death type of coding. And why would they not? That's all this is. That's all the flavor this piece of propaganda is. We have Black 29, Michael died in 2009. Janet Jackson, another 1-1. Don't be surprised if she dies with an 11 connection as well. About 45, you got 126. 26 itself, just a sacrificial death number. But because that's the type of ailing father published before his death. 1 of 20, death 20. See, so I love these pieces because the ones that are published before the death, you see how they're all foreshadowing. They're all coded with death numbers, give you predictive programming. You can always see it, but it's easy to see before the fact. This is one of the easiest things to see before the fact. So when you see it after the fact, it's even more exciting to look at. Like, let's see the video length of this piece of propaganda. Look at this. Murder 79. 7-minute, 9-second video. Are you understanding how this works? I always clearly go through it as we're going through it. I'm saying, they're going to have these type of numbers here. This is why, because it's this type of propaganda, and this is what you should expect. And then we're scrolling down, and we're getting murder numbers because it's about her ailing father. Again, murder 7934. Then on his piece of propaganda, they had tweeted some shit at something 34. Remember that. 534. The two numbers for murder, 7934, on these adjacent pieces of bullshit propaganda from the Freemasons, just using the alphabetical order. See? Reducing 34 without 79. So the stuff is so easy to see because they love Gematria. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. They love Gematria. Well, this is the Janet Jackson one we're on. Because I see this 534 tweet again. I mean, we're just talking. Oh, so they keep the same tweet. I mean, you see it? They put that same tweet on this piece of propaganda too. 1059, 1058. It's the same tweets and shit. The same numbers. So I hope you understand. 20 minutes in, definitely going to end this video. But just a recap. I mean, the recap. I'll link Clipper's blog. Just read it, please. I mean, it's all you need to know. See this today in politics. I mean, look at guys. This is a play. Do you see how these are actors? That guy's clearly an actor. Rosenstein's an actor. They're participating in theater. And then the main story here, just for the sake of my channel, unfortunately can't. You know how YouTube is. And I'm trying to live stream soon again. So, I really would rather do that. But what do I say all the time? And it's not because I say it, it's just what's obvious. What is this? What is this? See the black and red colors. A play going on right here, a little video clip. The police here telling you what they're doing. I mean, come on. This is all Freemasonic, federal government propaganda. State of Ohio loves putting on this type of bullshit as well. That's why we have this actor for the state of Ohio, LeBron James, piece of shit, Freemason, participating in some bullshit propaganda.
Confrontation between Republicans
because they're foreshadowing him signing with some other team, as I've been saying, as everyone's been saying. It's so easy to see the script throughout this propaganda. Lima 35, Catholic 35, N14, Dead 14. Also 100-second video. Congress equals 100. I don't know if this is about Congress. But, they're all a theater troupe inside this political propaganda event. See John McCain, the guy's asking about the New World Order. Do you know about the New World Order? Don't you understand this guy's clearly just another fraud from the Freemasons? Is bathing in crude oil good for you? Ridiculous. I just want to see if they have their numbers here, but they probably don't. There's no update time. Oh, there we go. 1 of 8. 1 of 8. This oil 18. You see this? Oil 18. 1 of 8. Oh, this looks like Obama. But I don't know. I mean, it could be. Could just say, hey, you're going to act for this, participate in this piece of foreshadowing, symbolic propaganda. Unbelievable. It's the 18 right under the pictures. That's why I clicked on it. It's like we had their numbers for oil. It was just sun. That's what the BP, sun 18, oil 18. BP has the sun logo. 88, 880. See? Trump 88. Ray told the committee that 880,000 pages of documents had been produced. It's hard to say 880,000 when I'm trying to say it's 88, because that's what it is. You drop the zeros in numerology, this is just 88. Trump 88. Jewish 88. Program 88. Propaganda is 93, like Saturn. Donald Trump is a Saturnian actor. All he does is participate in Saturnian propaganda. When I say that, the people new here, hope you let that sink in. Like, I don't just say Donald Trump's a Saturnian actor, participates in Saturnian propaganda. I'm saying, just think about it. He's supposed to be your president, but he's just an actor. Him and Putin participating in federal government propaganda. So next time you get mad at him, or you're complaining about him, or oh God, Trump in office, well, he is an actor. Was supposed to be president decades, centuries, millennia ago. Whenever they start writing the script for the time we're in, he was born to be, meant to be. It does not matter what your opinions or what happened is. That's why 45 December Saturday Magic Square, you click on that, you get nothing else than an array of Donald Trump propaganda. And you see how they emphasize the word wow here, because wow is going to have some gematria going on with Trump, like his name, or Saturn. That's just what I'm going to guess. But, there's always a chance for me to be wrong when I say this. I'm not fronting. I'm just, based on previous patterns, why would it not code numbers for Trump? Time, that's what I'm saying. Time 20, 16, pi 16, or excuse me, time 20, 61, pi 16, and 11. Wow, see? Pi, time, Saturn the keeper of time. Donald Trump, an actor, playing the role of Saturn the keeper of time. That's why pi is up to 25 and 29 like Trump. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Every single thing they put in quotes, I'm always telling you what that type of propaganda they're trying to tell you, what type of subliminal occult message they're trying to tell you, and I'm always right. Not because I'm good. There's no being good at this. The guys, they're so basic. They have these few patterns like the code inside all of their propaganda, all their events, and it's sitting right here. Time 47 like Trump. That's what I'm saying. Time 47-25 like Trump. It's clearly an actor playing the role of Saturn Keeper of Time. I'm telling you that now. And you look at these pieces of propaganda, and I wonder what they update this at. At 3:05, Thelema 35. Donald Trump is a thelemic actor participating in Time Saturnian propaganda. Thelema 35:64, honoring their number 93. 64, Saturn 93, Large Moon Titan 64. Israel honoring number 93, as we all know. Israel 64. I mean, I explain this all the time. So then the Jesuit, Donald Trump, Catholic 35. Again, Thelema 35. He used to be worth $3.5 billion. Now in this Time propaganda, updated at 3:05. Unbelievable. I think I saw the video link. Let's make sure. Yep, minute 39-second video. Are you seeing this? I was just saying Saturn 93. Let's get this out of the way. Freemasonry 139. America 139. Jerusalem 139. Singapore 139, and many more. This is all Freemasonic propaganda. Donald Trump is one of their actors. Donald 50. But Saturn 93, the reflection of 39, updated at that video at 139. I can't just sit here and say he's a Saturnian actor, let it sink in, and then we look at one example and it's just perfect. Jerusalem 104, like the video length. Or not video length, excuse me. This tweet right here. Vindicated. So this is going to follow suit. This is going to follow suit. And no, I don't know what these sum to. I don't do the math super fast in my head and try to make it seem like I know it in advance. Like, no, it's clearly, you can see how I have to type in the simplest mental math things up in the bar. Clearly my mental math isn't the best. Vindicated, 91. 46, sacrifice 46, 62, 91, the 13th triangular number, 179, the 41st prime, 41, the 13th prime, Thelema 64, the reflection of 46. V is the 22nd letter. So that would do, see, 64, like Thelema. So vindicated 64, because V is 22, you don't need to reduce it. So it's the master builder number. So you get the number for Thelema right here, and then that same piece of propaganda, they updated at 305. You know. Well, this one's 435. I'm saying this one with Rob Rosenstein, 435. This one's at 305. You see how the Catholic Church, Catholic 4635, is bringing the propaganda. Trump felt vindicated. They didn't have to put that in quotes, obviously. They're doing that because of the gematria behind it. A telling moment. No, Thelema 44 with this 4-minute, 4-second video. Have you seen this crap? 4 minutes, 4-second video. Thelema is 44. Reversing alphabetical order. H is the 19th letter reversing, so 1 plus 9 is 10, reducing 1, so adding them all, you get 44. Donald Trump, the 44th person to be president, the 44th king of Israel. So far we've seen 35, 44, 64 on this piece of Thelemic propaganda from the federal government. Just a bunch of bullshit. All it is. It's a bunch of crap. The 5-4 ruling. Are you kidding me? Giving him the green light. This is about, again, Trump, immigration, the courts, which is just, the bunch of actors, a bunch of assholes, offered him an unequivocal win, determined he was within his authority, because he has zero authority. He just carries out a script to protect the country's national security by limiting who comes to the country, just as the immigration debate reaches a boiling point. The 5-4 ruling essentially gave him a green light to express himself however he wishes. Sun equals 54. This is a sun ritual. Sun, the keeper of time, Saturn, keeper of time. Here we have love, 54. Thelema is all about love and will. Love, 54 forwards and backwards. And they have to have this number right here. Even if that language veers into bigoted or racist speech without fear of legal repercussion. So they're saying that Donald Trump can say how he wants, and guys, I'm trying to emphasize the best. Donald Trump is not, I'm saying this as in how you're seeing it. He's not some bigoted, racist, vile, despicable guy. I mean, of course he's participating in all this propaganda happily, but the person you see on the screen, that is the character. He is a character actor. I'm saying this because I see people in public, I say Donald Trump's an actor, they think I'm, making some metaphor. Oh yeah, he's an actor, and they'll laugh it off as in, I get what he's saying, he's just like a puppet. No, the guy is literally a paid TV actor participating in a bunch of fake news propaganda. That is all he is. That's all he's ever been. Vindication 57, like Moon. Saturn 69. Eclipse 69. See, they have to put the numbers for Saturn right here. Unbelievable. It's just, it's too much. On the 26th, let's see the date numerology 26. Trump 25, Donald 50. That's why he's in this piece of propaganda. Vindication 177. And that's the 177th day of the year. He's getting his vindication. You see this? And that's, again, how do I know about this clue? They put the clue inside the quotations. If the court victory on Tuesday was a vindication in Trump's mind, Tuesday, that was the 26th. So they let you know. Do you see how they literally let you know the riddle in these lines of propaganda? If the court victory on Tuesday, let you know on the Tuesday, on the 26th, was a vindication. So vindication equals 177, reverse in alphabetical order. So A is now 26, Z is 1. You add them all together, and vindication, you get 177. So Trump's one, and then to emphasize and make sure that that is the clue, that is what they're really trying to give you as the flavor of the riddle. They put it inside quotes because logically these do not need to be here whatsoever. But now you see why they're here. And then you understand then that Tuesday was the 177th day of the year. For Donald 50, Trump 25. Donald Trump's vindication. They all tell a story. The 4370 is also, Masonic 43, killing 43. 43, the 14th prime, N14. On Tuesday, Judge Sessions was in Los Angeles. That's 121, Revelation 121. Date was 70 numerology, which is just 7. Big Revelation number. And piecing together this propaganda is just so easy. Like, I can't say it enough. I'm not rubbing it in or saying, oh, you should be able to do this. I'm saying, don't you see what I'm doing? Don't you see how these patterns are just emerging so easily? Don't you see how the Freemasons are bringing the propaganda with the minute 39 video? Well, there we go. Internet's whatever. Let's see if it's the internet or if it's me. Looks like it's, well, good time to end this video anyway. It's almost 40 minutes then. Peace out.